So my name is Sumeth Muck. I'm with PrairieFyre Software. I'm a sales account manager. I'm based out of Ottawa, Canada. Today's presentation is called The Power of Unified Communications in the Contact Center. So we're going to look at this in a couple different ways. We're going to look at Microsoft Lync and also look at our contact center solution that we built for Lync and how it's going to drive certain initiatives, and the one in particular is first contact resolution. So unified communication, just going to do a quick overview of what this is. I mean, it can mean different things to certain people, but in a nutshell, it's really the bringing together of all these different kinds of communication platforms, right? You have voice, you have email, you have chat, presence with Microsoft Lync. I mean, it's bringing that all together, and that is really what unified communications is all about. So what we're going to do is just talk about Lync first. You know, Microsoft Lync is a unified communication solution that in my opinion has it right. It does everything that you would expect, you know, instant messaging, voice capability, presence. It does it all in a single, easy to use client. It's an enterprise ready unified communication solution, and we've built a contact center solution for it. And our company here, PrairieFyre, who I work for, that's based in Ottawa, we've been around since '98, and that's our core. What we do is contact center, and that's our core, and that's what's made us successful. We're an OEM for Mitel. If you guys are familiar with Mitel as a PBX, we actually developed their contact center solutions, their business edition and enterprise solutions. So we have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge when it comes to contact center. So if you work with us as a partner or as a customer, we certainly have a lot to offer in terms of knowledge and expertise. And our solution, it's been deployed globally, 7,000 customer sites across 70 countries. So we definitely have a lot of reach in this in the contact center space. And how we got into Microsoft is very simple, because we're a Microsoft Gold partner. All the solutions that we built today are built on Microsoft.net. And we saw an opportunity because Microsoft Lync doesn't have a native contact center feature built into it. So we've gone ahead and taken all of our knowledge and experience in the Mitel contact center and ported that to Microsoft Lync. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today too. So the contact center solution that we built for Lync is a native integration to Microsoft Lync. It leverages Lync as the call control, and all we do is introduce the ACD and the management applications to provide contact center capability. Now what's important about our solution is that if you're an agent in the contact center, you're using Microsoft Lync as your desktop. So for organizations that are already using Microsoft Lync and they have users using it for day-to-day instant messaging and voice capability, the transition is very seamless. So is there anybody here that's running Microsoft Lync today? Just a quick show of hands. Yeah, we've got a few people. Okay, so you know, you already reap the benefits of Lync, and you know, we do the contact center for it. So it's a very easy to use solution. We're going to show you a quick screenshot a little bit later so you can actually see what our toolbar looks like. So what we're going to talk about though specifically for today is a problem that contact centers face, and that's first contact resolution. I've worked in contact centers for a lot of my life, and that's one of the things that's been ingrained to me. Anytime you receive a call, you always want to fix it in the first transaction, because the end result of that is a happy customer, and the agent is a lot happier too, not having to work on customer issues all the time. So first contact resolution is what we're going to talk about, and how Microsoft Lync as a UC platform paired with PrairieFyre Contact Center is really going to help achieve that result, and that's first contact resolution. So we have a scenario I'm going to walk you through. It's very simple. We have a support tech. His name is Ben. Ben is going to receive a call with the PrairieFyre Contact Center, and he's going to talk to a customer called Joe Smith. So they're going to be talking, and Ben's going to be able to help him out with this problem, but then he's going to reach a point where Joe will ask him a question that he can't answer. So with Lync, if we take a look at the Lync client here, we can see that I have access to my contacts, and on top of that I have the visibility of presence. I can see who's available, I can see who's busy, I can see who's away. And this is important because in the contact center, if I'm an agent and I need help, I need to quickly know who I can reach out to for support. So in this case, when we look at this list, we got 4 people, and just by the color-coded notifications, I already ruled out 2 people that I probably won't bug for support. So we have 2 people left. We have Mike and we have Yan. Now Ben is a frontline agent, so he's probably not going to talk to Yan because she's a product expert. So he'll actually reach out to Mike. So what happens next is very, very important, because with Lync, everybody is just a click away, simple instant message away. In this case, Ben actually double-clicked on Mike and just sent him a quick IM and asked him, "Are you available to help me out?" and he responds with yes. So what does he do? He invites Mike into the conversation. So now Mike is going to be able to join in on this call and provide Joe Smith with some added support and really help make Ben look like a superstar. So in just a second here, we'll see Mike part of the conference call. So now we actually have 3 members in this call. We have Ben, the original agent that took the call, and we also have Joe Smith, the customer, as well as Mike, the added resource he brought in. And then if we take a look at the link client, earlier you saw that Mike was actually green because he was available, but now that the fact that he's on a call, he's showing as busy. So all the contact center metrics are going to show up in the link client. As you can see with Mike, it's really hard to see from where you're sitting, but it actually says on ACD, meaning he's on an ACD call. So that way anybody in the organization will automatically know that Mike is busy and he's handling customer contacts, he's handling calls coming into the queues. So in the end result of this is first contact resolution is achieved. So when you're an agent in the contact center, you need some help. You need to bring in people quickly. The customer, they might be impatient. You don't want to keep them, hanging on hold while you're trying to find some added resources. With Microsoft Link, you're able to do that in a very quick and easy manner. And best of all, with the PrairieFyre Contact Center solution from Microsoft Link, all of that activity was captured. Everything from how many calls are waiting in the queue, to how long that call waited in the queue before it was answered, to who picked it up. All that is captured in real-time and historical reporting, so supervisors can see and backtrack everything that happened in the contact center. So in conclusion, Microsoft Link, it's a great unified communication solution. It provides you all the capabilities you need: instant messaging, voice, collaboration, and presence. And then pairing it with the contact center, you're really going to be able to take it to another level. And in this case, drive things like first contact resolution. And also some other things. We have presence capability that we provide in the contact center. Link provides you some native states like away and busy, but they're not granular enough for contact center, so we actually take that even a step further and give you some granular reporting capabilities. So you're an agent, you're going to go on break, lunch, we provide you that capability as well. And then the benefit of that is that you can see those agents in real time. They won't get a call because they're in a break state, and you have full reporting capability. And with first contact resolution, it's an important thing. All contact centers are like, we strive for that, and the byproduct is happy customers. Boosting customer experience, because happy customers are going to promote your product, promote your brand. At the end of the day, it's better for business and better for everybody. So you guys have been a great audience. I know this presentation was a little bit short, but just really wanted to make it as simple as possible to touch on some of the benefits of what Link can do, and paired that with our contact center for Microsoft Link. So any questions?
Is it based on a skills routing?
So the question was, is it based on skills routing? So we don't do skills routing in the sense that, like, you're an agent, you're a 1 and I'm a 2. I could be waiting in the queue longer, but because you're a 1, you're going to get the call. The way that we do it is where every queue can have agent groups. So depending on where you are as an agent, and built into those agent groups will dictate when you get that call. So it's skilled agent routing is what it really is in a way. Thank you guys, and if anybody has any other questions, I'm right here in the Link Pavilion, so feel free to stop by.